What's going on, everybody? Marty here. Welcome to another essentially Thaumcraft episode. Hope you guys are doing great. I have got the farm up and running. Let's see, how far did I get with the stuff? And right about here. All right, so we got the elemental soil, and I just kept making it and making it and making it. So we got it all the way over to here. I've still got a bit more to go because you can plant anything on the elemental soil, and it's actually really kind of cool. So today, now that we've got all of this stuff, all these crops, there's a few things that I want to try out. And I got to start because I wanted to try to figure out how it worked. So the spell stuff and, imbuing the staves and stuff. So if we have a plant here, it's going. I've got growth infusion. I just right click, hold it, and you can see down here in the bottom left, that number changes slightly. As I do it, it like shakes, and that number's going down. I don't like the shake at all, but it is what it is. So it just helps things grow rather quickly. So that spell is growth infusion, and if we go to roots, you can see that we have a ton of different spells, and I believe that these ones are all the different spells that we can do. And growth infusion was not that one. Harvest, it was this one. Nothing too crazy to make, and then you grind it all in the mortar and pestle, and then you get that, and then you do some stuff, and I'll show you guys how to do that in just a moment. But the one that I want to do is harvest. I want to get this one done, and we're going to work on that. So let's see. We need to get a few things. We need a stone hoe, aubergine seed, wild wheat seeds, and regular seeds. All right, so we've got wild wheat seeds right here. We've got wild wheat. I need the aubergine seeds. We need a hoe, and we need regular seeds. All right, so we've got all the components to do it. Let's pull out our pestle. I like that sound. It's like, so if we hover over that, it says that we're going to make the harvest one. So we'll go do that. So now we've got the spell dust for harvest. Let's take a quick look now that I just saw that we have the stuff there. There's one green one there. Or green. Man, purple. There's a purple one. There we go. Okay. So, next thing we need to do now that we have that is kill this zombie. Dead. And then we come over here, and we've got the imbuer, and then we've got an imposer. So the imbuer, let's see if I can find it in here. Right here's the imbuer. Very simple. Stone, 4 sticks. Then we've got an imposer, and that is cobblestone, an imbuer, and a couple sticks. So it's like really simple stuff. So what we do is we take the spell dust, we stick it in the imbuer, and you can see it down in there. And then we take the gramarye of the forests, and that, I don't think I showed you the recipe for that, but that is pretty simple. Not too bad. Stick it on there. It's going to do some stuff. And it's done. Okay. The spell harvest has been added to your library. All right. So now that we have that, we can go and stick this on the imposer. And then we use a knife on the imposer. And we can, oh wait, I screwed that one up. Let's take that first. Let's do the hotkey for that, whatever I did. It's not L. K. All right, that's what I set it to. So now we've got 5 slots here. I've got this growth infusion in the first slot. Harvest is going to the second slot, right? And so if we go over here and switch to harvest, all right, we're going to go check out and see what harvest does. So now we should be able to move things rather quickly, right? So we come in the middle here. There we go. That's a big area. That's a big area of harvesting. So we get all that stuff. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. So what is that? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that 13 by 13? Yeah, 13 by 13 we just harvested. All with one simple click. And then we go to growth infusion. Oh, look at that. So now we just hold that down. And that's going to do everything in an area. So I thought it was just because I was looking at that one that it was doing it. But since we've got a lot of stuff out here for the same amount of burn that I'm doing with my reagents, it's working pretty quick. And it looks like we're running low on Terramoss. And let's see, we're almost up and running. Almost up and running. We almost got them all. Still got a few more left. All right, blink, blink, and are we done? I think we're done. Yep. Okay, so that's everything there. So just like that, we harvested a bunch and grew a bunch. So that's kind of cool. And we are running low on something. What was it? Okay, Terramoss and cloudberries. Okay. So Terramoss, there is a thing that we need to do. And let's go back. There's a ritual. All right, so if we go grab our book, which I've been keeping in here for handy dandy storage, and I look through every single thing here, is there just a ritual thing? Ritual tears, ritual overgrowth. Is this the one that I wanted? This is the one that I wanted. So overgrowth. Okay, so we need a fern, terramoss, bark, sugarcane. Okay. And we're gonna grab some of this. So sugarcane, grass. Maybe we'll grab a couple of these. Bark. We needed a couple barks, right? Where are you at, bark? Let's get this one. It's got 32 of those. Bark, and then the last one, sugarcane. That, 2 barks, and the last one was terramoss, right? So we'll grab the terramoss and grab it out of here. Got this, got this. Do I have another bucket? I do have another water bucket. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go over to our area. And I'm going to show you what this one does. So this one's going to be really sweet. I actually watched the, I don't know, is his name Mischief of Mice? I watched his video on this, and I was like, oh, that one's kind of cool. So if we go here, we're going to do that one. So let's grab our cobblestone, and we're going to stick these here, 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 here. And then inside of this is going to be our water. Okay, we got a water. So now we're going to do... Oh, actually, you know what? I wonder... We're going to try a sugarcane setup, kind of. So let's get our infinite water right there. I'm going to take that. Get that there. So if we do cobblestone, 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 then up and over. So this one here would be water. Cobblestone. Cobblestone, cobblestone. And then up, up, over. This one can be water. Cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. Okay. Up, up, over. That would be right here. And that would be there. Cobblestone, cobblestone. And let's go one here too. So that one's going to be water. This is like the maximum yield in space for like, what you call it? Like sugar canes and stuff. All right, so we've got that. Let's get a thing down here. And then let's do the ritual. Is it, okay, it's called overgrowth, right? So overgrowth is a pyre ritual. All right, sweet. So we take 1 Terra moss, stick it on there. We're going to take 2 of these, and we're going to take a grass, and we're going to take a sugarcane, and we're going to take a flint and steel, and we'll light that. And then over here, there we go. Look at that. That's how we get Terra moss here, like renewably. Renewably? Is that a way? Is that a thing? All right, so we've got that. Let's get some stuff up in here. I got a lot of wild root. Okay, so that will last for a while. 123 seconds remaining. So now if we go over to here, what I want to do is like add a augment or a modifier on this. So we're going to use our knife on the imposer with a staff in it. And then we're going to click on growth and fusion. So we've got a bunch of stuff in here already that I was trying out. So you just like place one of these components in here and then select it and it'll add stuff, right? So if I have the cloudberry in there, it says additionally increases the radius that crops are affected. This one increases the radius that crops are affected. Causes nearby or targeted creatures to go into breeding mode. So you can, you know, activate or deactivate. Ground beneath the grown crops is hydrated to the maximum. Baby animals in range will grow. Single blocks of stone have a chance to be randomly converted into an ore. That's actually really cool. Causes mushrooms and saplings to grow into their larger forms. Has a chance to reset a nearby villager's locked trades. That's interesting. Increases the radius again, and this one causes a single targeted flower to reproduce rapidly. So I think we had a pretty good radius with these 2 selected, right? I mean, we might be able to make it even smaller, so let's try that. But if we go to harvest, we can click that one. This is increase the range. I think that was enough. I think that 13 by 13 was big enough. I don't really need to get any bigger. Then we have teleports harvested items directly to you. That would be a really good one. Reduces the radius. Okay, that makes it smaller. So additional cost is Moonglow Leaf. Poisons eligible harvested crops. I don't know what you can poison other than a potato. We might want to try that. Causes harvested items to be processed by any relevant mortar and pestle recipe. That's interesting too. Causes harvested items to be processed by any relevant furnace recipe. Okay, so if you can cook it, it does it. Blocks are broken as though with silk touch. That's cool. So blocks are broken as though with silk touch. Does that... that's interesting. All right, so I want to do this one. Teleports harvested items directly to you. So that is a wild wheat, right? So if we take that, we grab, wild root. We take that, put that in there. Then we've got the wild root. Oops. Click that one, and then wild root, right? So we can click it. It's enabled. Go back, close that out, grab our staff, and now we have growth infusion in the other one. All right, so that is done. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, nice. I like it. All right, so that works pretty good. And I should probably get another one of these going just to have it going. And let's get those there. And the bark. Did I put the bark in here? I sure did. And we need Terra moss, which I've got right here. So we'll put one there. Put the rest up there. That there. And 2 barks. And let's light it on fire, guys. And there we go. All right, so that's going to convert all that stuff. But let's go try out our new spell. And We want, or not our new spell, but our modified spell. Harvest. Harvest. Okay. So let's harvest some of the stuff over here. And cloudberries. Where are they at? Oh, that was sweet. It all went to me, into my inventory. Beautiful. All right, cloudberries. Degwon. Dugania. All right, and then let's switch. Oh, look at, see? I took one of them off. One of our modifiers off, and it makes this range pretty nice. There we go. And just like that, we've harvested everything. It got sucked right to us, and now it's growing again. So that's sweet. I like that, for even just for this, you know. It's not quite automated, but it sure works. So that's kind of cool. Okay, and I was just holding the button down right there, and it stops because there's nothing else to grow. So I'm not like burning extra resources or anything. So that's kind of cool. Like there it would. It's trying to grow pumpkins and stuff, but we won't let that happen. All right, let's eat. Let's try it here. Nice. Nice. All right. That's pretty sweet. And just like that. Whoa, that is awesome. Okay, just like that, we got a whole bunch of cocoa beans. All right, so let's get some stuff going here. Let's just slap it in this. I don't really need that many cocoa beans, but we'll get it going in there. All right, so that's cool. Let's check out some other spells and see what else we've got. Roots. We'll experiment with some root spells. And let's go with okay, we did harvest. We've got growth infusion. We've got augment. I'm not sure what augment does. Extension and augment. Can I open that for like a book entry or something? I don't know. Storm cloud. Okay. Dandelion winds. Let's do it. Let's see what it does. Dandelion winds. I mean, we could probably look in the book and see what it does, but this looks like it's going to be more fun. Just guessing. All right, so we take this, put that in there. Let's grind her up. All right, so we've got some runic dust. So that's going to go in there. We need cloudberry, pterospores, leaves, and a dandelion. A dandelion. This. Leaves. Cloudberry? Was it cloudberry? And pterospores. Alright, so if we get all that in here, we've got dandelion winds. Winds. So let's get that going. So this is like our storage for spells, I guess. I thought there was a way to open that too and see. But I guess I don't think there is. Yeah, he must be holding a staff. All right, that goes on here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to need a reboot. All right, let's try you again. There's that. There's that. It's going to do its thing. This one's done. Oh, it didn't do as many this time. That's interesting. I thought that maybe I'd expand this and make it a little bigger, but yeah, it didn't do them. It didn't do them all. All right, and then we take this. Oops, wrong button. And let's put dandelion winds there. Okay. Okay. Okay, we killed him. This is not jive with the whole theme of roots and being able to do things on non-aggressive mode. All right, let's see what things we can do. What modifiers we can put on this guy. Further and higher. Peaceful creatures no longer affected. That's good. Creatures will take increased damage fall. Granted slow fall. Causes a circle around you instead of a specific angle. That's cool. Floating items to be affected. Become poisoned. Well, on fire. Okay, sets things on fire. Reverses, sucking attracted to that. It's kind of cool. Extinguishes flames in a direction that you're facing. Okay. That's kind of cool. So that's a fun little spell we can mess around with. But let's make something else. What else do we have here? Sky Soarer. Soarer. Saturate. I'm guessing that makes things wet. Wildfire. Aqua Bubble. Geese. I don't know what even that Geas. All right, let's consult the book. Let's see what that is. Is there a search for this stuff? Or we can just look. Where is it? Geas or a binding prevents the nearest hostile entity from attacking you, causing it harm even if it... Oh, interesting. With modifiers, this form of mind control can be greatly manipulated. You can buff nearby passive entities, convert zombies into slaves that will fight for you, target more... Oh! That's kind of cool. All right, let's try that one. Geas. Geas. Flesh, a lead, fishing rod, pterospores, and baffle cap. Cool. All right, let's give it a shot. Geas. Okay, so we got the spell dust, right? There it is. Okay, spell dust here. We get you there. Let's take you out. It's doing the thing. Oh, that one's like red, so that's kind of cool. So the spells are kind of neat. I kind of like that. It's simple. I don't know if it's too simple, but it's simple to get. Like after playing Thaumcraft for as long as, as we have, it seems a little too simple. Just because everything with Thaumcraft is like a grind. But we'll see. All right, let's take that. Let's click that. So we can do duration of that. Absorption shield to peaceful entities. An additional target. Forces affected undead creatures to instead fight for you. So that is a moon glow leaf. Have weakness applied to them. Deals fire damage. An additional target. So didn't we also have an additional target? So a wild root, a cloudberry, a moon glow leaf, water damage, physical damage. So let's try that. All right, so we need wild root, moon glow leaf, and cloudberries. There we go. Let's get that in this one. All right, and here, and here, and here. All right, so additional target, and undead creatures. All right, cool. So let's try this out. Let's see if we can get some zombie slaves here in the middle of the day. All right, so we've got this down here that I forgot about, that I almost never use anyway. Actually, I think it's broken. There we go. They're going down there to fight him. Did you hear that? They're like, yeah! Man, man, this has got some crazy ass noises going on. It uses a lot of reagents, though. It's a long recharge. So are you guys all mine? All my people? Alright, so that one works. That one's really cool. That would be very useful in certain instances, I think. Alright, one more. I wanted to try Phalite. Cloudberry, bark, cloudberry, sunflower, and jack-o'-lantern. Okay. So we need a torch. And a pumpkin. Pumpkins are here. Torches are not in my inventory. I don't have any. Silkworms. Yeah, no torches. Alright, we need some, yeah, coal will work. There we go. I don't need a whole lot. Let's get that going there, and this going there. And let's make ourselves a jack-o'-lantern. Alright, jack-o'-lantern. Sunflower. Ah, yes, I have one. 6 of them, to be exact. Some bark. Was it 2 bark? Or 1? 1 bark, 2 cloudberries. And there we go. Alright, so let's get that in there. Okay, Phalite. And let's see what she does. Alright, Phalite. Right there. Staff. And now we have Phalite. Okay, so Phalite right in our last slot there. And let's change that to the Phalite. Right. What is... Okay. So I believe... Nice. That's cool. It reminds me of the Ars Magica. I kind of like them. They're nice. I don't think it looks as nice as Niter, because Niter has just that little extra, looks like a flame kind of particle, but these are super good. Super good. And you place it wrong, you can just punch it and get rid of it. Oh, that's really good. All right. Let's see what we can do to enhance these things. All right, Phalite. We have creates a light that is pink, yellow, directly where I stand. Okay, that's nice. Purple, green, consumes all phthalites. Okay, causes phthalites to slowly decay and disappear. Red, brown, and blue. All right. Well, we're not going to do any modifiers to that. But, yeah, that's pretty cool for the spells. Rose's Thorns. Disarm, Sanctuary. Time Stop. Interesting. All right. But I think that's about as much time as we have for today's episode. And it's kind of nice to check out some of the roots and root spells. There's a lot more stuff to roots. But I think it's about time we start getting back to some Thaumcraft stuff. And, you know, like some of the rituals and all that stuff. Look at these things. Rituals. There's a lot more progression to do in roots, but we'll get back to that eventually. But right now, I think we'll get back into Thaumcraft for the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little dabbling with some roots to change up some things and do a few different tasks here and there. And until next time, everyone, my name's Marty, signing out. Have a good one. Peace.